Fine, boys and fellas, welcome back to some more Vanguards. We got update 12.5, which finally dropped the Vanguard Madara, along with Might Guy, Jiraiya, and then like 3 other random units like Kurumi, Albedo, and then Turles from Dragon Ball. But it's pretty much the same thing as the Kaguya event from last spring. You farm up the currency in the new event, and then you summon until you get Madara, pretty much. So yeah, it's the same thing. You got Memorias and all that stuff. You got the shop. Odyssey got reworked, which I'm kind of interested in checking that out. But as you can see down here, I do have almost 1,000,000 flowers because I've just been sitting in the AFK chamber this entire time, but I have not actually tried the actual event, which is exactly what I'm about to try. All I know is that there's an absolutely ginormous Madara, and then that's about it. Other than that, I know absolutely nothing about this. Alright, limited time mode. There he is. I'm pretty sure... Can't see his face because I have, I'm pretty sure I have low graphics mode on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there he is. Alright. Is there no line? Oh, there is a line. Build your little maze. I will watch it crumble. Okay. Boom. Boom. And boom. Okay, I have no more walls left. All right. Looks like you also get the actual units from the event, so you don't have to bring a specific team, which is actually kind of dope. Ah. Okay. I'm sure there's a better way to set up the actual, like, walls and stuff, but, actually pretty cool. We can check out the units here, so I'm probably gonna do that, might as well. So, we have Spring Panel. What's this? Oh! You get buffs, so Strong 1, Range 1, interesting. Okay. Get a bunch of rerolls. Jesus Christ. Oh, is that like a shiny Albedo too? That's pretty cool. What do you get at the end then? Oh, is shiny my guy? Hold on. Wait. Oh, okay, and then you get... is that his Memoria? Wait, so... Alright. I get it now. You gotta do the whole event, level up all the way. Which is... What? You get how much XP per wave? 1? Conquer waves to earn rewards up to 50. Okay, but it doesn't actually say how many waves you gotta do. Okay. Oh, so we have like an actual shop here. You can skip 5 waves, extra wall, monarch, get fortune. And then what is this? Slot 1, slot 2. 1 time per slot, each tier grants +1 placement on that slot. All players. Oh, okay, huh. Wait, so what's the difference between tier 1 and tier 2? I'm so confused. Alright, let's start reading here. So we got Guy. Power of Youth. When placed via ninjutsu, buff crit rate by 100% for 30 seconds. After this buff has triggered 5 times, it becomes permanent. Okay. On critical... I was reading that. On critical hits, bypass damage reduction. Basic attack crits ignore shields. Follow-up crits deal 50% more damage. And then declared the strongest. This ninja has ninjutsu. When a basic attack crits, follow up with attack 3, buff damage by 5% per follow-up performed up to 50%. And then he has 8th Gate, which on placement does 100% more damage. Actually buffs his damage by 100%. Same thing. Every attack, he reduces his buff by 1%. When this buff is reduced, inflict burn to all enemies in range for 50 seconds of this unit's damage over 8 seconds. Okay, so... He seems like... Would Monarch be the best for him? Because, like... I feel like Deadeye would be really good on him. He has a Memoria, obviously with 3 passives. So, when this unit loses any amount of a buff damage by 5% up to 40%. Then he has 2 exclusive ones. When this unit applies Burn, cleanse this unit off status debuffs. And then, when this unit is sold, buff damage of the next unit placed by... 20% for 30 seconds. Okay, so come on. Deadeye has to be really, really good on him with all that crit stuff. We also have Turles here. So Turles has 2 passives. Buff damage by 40% to all allies. Wait. Did I read that right? All allies buff damage by 40%. 40%? Dude, that's wicked. When a unit triggers the swap, buff this unit's damage by 100% for 60 seconds. He guarantees crits. Huh. He also has Life Force Thief, apply 30% slow to all enemies in range. And then Fruit Meter, build 1% meter per second for each enemy in range. When the meter reaches max, gain 1 fruit stack and resets the meter to 0 up to 3 stacks. Then he has Moria with only 1 exclusive passive. Whenever this unit spends meter, refund 30% of the meter spent. If this unit is a Dragon Sphere category unit, increase the refund to 60%. And then he has when this unit buffs another unit, buff this unit by the same amount. And then he has I Win, which consumes 1 fruit stack. For 60 seconds, this unit can no longer buff other units, but gains 100% damage and 50% crit damage. Can stack duration is based on the first use and does not refresh. Okay, and now I actually have to build some walls, so I've been kind of doing this, where they have to, like, zigzag a little bit, hoping that they have to just go back and forth. I'm probably gonna move everyone. Why is everyone's range so trash, bro? Okay, anyway, we have Albedo. So curse units buff damage by 40%. Okay, so another buffer. Against protected enemies, deal 100% more damage to enemies with overshield and armored enemies. While in range of Lich King Ruler, which is Ainz, buff this unit's damage by 100%. Count as a passion unit for arcane knowledge. Ooh, okay. Huh. Obsessed Lover on placement. Designate 1 unit with affection. If the designated unit and this unit attack at the same enemy, the designated unit deals 10% more damage, doubled if the designated unit is Ainz. Okay, so she's just straight Ainz food. She has 2 Memoria passives. If this unit is a cursed unit, buff this unit's damage by 40%. And then buff damage of any unit in range with affection by 20%. Okay. Yeah, she is most definitely Ainz food. We also have Jiraiya here as the last one. Jiraiya has 2 passives. Inflict 50% slow for 10 seconds. Whenever an enemy is slowed in this unit's range, deal 1 instance of 50% damage to that enemy with a 6-second cooldown. And then, when placed via ninjutsu, all attack all enemies in range. And he has Strongest Mentor. This unit has ninjutsu. When this unit is sold via ninjutsu, buff the damage of the next unit placed via ninjutsu by 50%, upgraded by 1. Okay. And then he has his Memoria, obviously, which is whenever this unit applies slow, also apply Nullify. And then his exclusive one is when this unit is placed via ninjutsu, buff this unit's damage by 80% for 30 seconds. He kind of seems like the weaker one out of the bunch. I guess he is supporting a lot. Like, the slow is kind of crazy. Okay. This seems like it's gonna go on forever. So, you know what? I have no time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm literally just gonna go back to the lobby and then just drop the 900k I have. And if I get Madara, I get Madara, and if I don't, I don't. Either way, I have no time. So let's go ahead and go back to the lobby. All right, gotta pop the lucky potion, and we have just a hair under 1 million. So let's go big or go home, right? Let me set up the auto clicker and pray for the absolute best that we get Madara here. Oh, no way. That was super quick, dude. I think I'm still over 900, actually. That was insanely quick. Okay. Oh, why is it tweaking? There we go. Dude, this cutscene is wicked, though. Oh my god. Dude, he looks so good. He looks so good. He looks insane, bro. Oh my god. Do we get a serialized? That's a question here. That's a real question. Why is my camera so zoomed in, bro? Hello? What's going on? Nope. No serialized or shiny. Look, we got him. We got him. That's all. Oh my... Dude, why am I so zoomed in, bro? Should I even summon for his Memoria? I don't think so, cause like, I mean, we can get it in the we can get it in the mode. I'm gonna go balls to the wall here and try and get try and get a serialized one. Another Madara. That was super quick. Okay. And fortunately a normal one. Okay. Serialize? Maybe. Nah, just a normal one. Oh, I'm out. I think, yeah. Oh, I think just those 3 Madaras. 1, 2, 3. Okay, yep. Did I get any shinies? I know I got an Albedo, which I did lock. She's like all the way down here somewhere. Yeah, there she is. I don't see anyone else though. That's somewhat surprising, actually. I'm at least happy I got Madara. What does he need to evolve? Does he have, like, any special, like, material or something? Oh, I guess he doesn't evolve. Okay. Even harder getting stats on him. Okay. Unfortunately, that is quite literally all the time that I have for today. I'm at least pretty happy that I did end up getting him. Got 3 of them at least with that small amount of currency. So there's that. I might chase for shiny, just a shiny this time. I'm not gonna do what I did with my girl Rukia here, which I wasn't even aiming towards a serialized, but we did end up getting a serialized, which again I'm still super happy about that. But yeah. Anyway, that was a video.